I am a hot mess express. And I do apologize for that, but not really, because I'm keeping it real right now. And my main light isn't working. And you would think that there'd be nice, bright sunlight coming in. Well, I don't know why you think that, considering it's been raining for the past week or whatever. Does that look like sunshine to you? Does that look like California sunshine to you? No, it's not. So yeah, we're lacking in light here, but I'm trying. It's also the morning, so I just got back from my weigh-in. I have been on, the emotions have been there these past couple of weeks. I have been filling that void, that emotional void, with food. I have been sad. I've been grieving the loss of a person, the loss of a family member. I've been very sad about it, and obviously, but also just loneliness and all of these sad, depressive emotions have, they've come and embraced me. So the year started off strong, don't get me wrong, and then these emotions hit, and it's been going downhill, especially this last week. So what do we do when we're feeling these emotions? We eat. That's why we're little fatty girls. That was mean. But that's why we are where we are, because we feed those emotions. We feed ourselves if we're lonely. We feed ourselves if we're sad, if we're grieving. It's like, hey, nobody loves me, which isn't true. But we start to think, like, if nobody loves me, those chocolate chip cookies love me, that pastry loves me, that 10-point drink loves me. So I'm going to eat all of these things just to feel that little spark, just to feel that endorphin rush, that to get happy. It's sort of a substitution for happiness, or we're trying to feel that way. And no, girl, I'm not going to say that's wrong. But that's not what I want to do, because as I've said, and you know what, it's so weird, because this is the first time that I've eaten when I've been grieving. Like, usually I lose appetite, which I did on Monday. On Monday, I was not eating anything. I ate maybe half my points, and then yeah, I like, if I'm sad, or if I'm grieving someone, or if I'm feeling lonely, I don't eat. But this time it's been a little bit different. I haven't been feeling hungry, but I've been wanting more sweeter things, I guess, to feel. What was that? Have you guys watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where he's like, chocolate helps mimic the feeling of love, and then she's like, you don't say. You guys remember that part? So I don't know if that's true or not, but if Willy Wonka said it, must be true. So I guess that's why we eat chocolate. That's why we eat these sweets, because we just want to feel that emotion. We want to feel that, that feeling of a hug. But I don't want that to be me. And I always say that overeating isn't going to bring anyone back, isn't going to change anything. And if it could, I'm sure I'd be the first to overeat all the time. So, and I know this, and I guess that's why I'm not going too overboard. I mean, I was down 2 pounds this week. Yeah, I just got back from weigh-in, down 2 pounds. I did gain 2 pounds last week, but I lost them this week. So yeah, that's good. But what do you do when you're in this case? Because I think that's the case for a lot of people. We just don't, especially these days, I feel like a lot of people are lonely, and we're filling that loneliness by eating and eating and eating. And I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. I really don't. I wish I did. Other than, like, maybe we should seek therapy, seek some sort of professional help, if that's an option for you. There's no shame. There's no shame in that. I know, especially for older generations, it's like, oh, we don't do that. That's a bad thing. That's only for people who are yelling at themselves standing on street corners. But no, like, you can have the most mundane, normal life ever and still go to therapy. I do feel like it would help a lot. To me, Weight Watcher meetings are therapy. They tackle some tough issues in those meetings, and I think I need to start going again. I know, I was considering this, but my only issue is that Sundays it's so late. The meeting starts at 9:30 and lasts for half an hour. But I mean, why not? There's Saturday meetings too, but I really like Sunday weigh-ins. So I guess, why not? Why not start going to meetings? Gosh. there's even virtual meetings I could attend. The thing is that the leader who's at this meeting, I've said this before, her style, she's a very nice lady, very sweet lady. I love her. Her style doesn't really work with me. Like, she's very by the book, which there is absolutely nothing wrong with. But that just doesn't work with me. I like her partner's meetings. He's more off the wall, talks about anything, reads the room. But his meetings are hard to get to too. They're like at 6 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the location that I can get to. And that's a bit late. So that's going to be a hard drive because I work on the other side of town, and just to drive there, it takes like 45 minutes. Maybe it's worth it, like once a week, once a month. So, but anyways, I do feel like I need that, and just, I need to get back on this wagon. Like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I can't keep doing this. I can't with this. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, I'm so lonely. I'm gonna eat a chocolate bar. Like, I don't want that to be me. I don't want to be that person. That I've left that behind. At least I like to think that I've left that behind, and I need to do something. I need to do something. It's up, and at the end of the day, it's up to me to do something, not up to anyone else. It's up to me to do something. So today is a fresh day. My points reset this week. It was my weigh-in day, so today I'm gonna start tracking. I do go somewhere to a Ramadan bazaar. Oh, let me talk about Ramadan. That's another thing that's stressing me out because I always gain. There was that one Ramadan where I lost. Do you guys remember that? It was like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh, okay. But also, I wasn't working that Ramadan. I had time to exercise at night, and I was like planning out what I'm eat in the morning and in the night. So I'm really stressed about it because during Ramadan, we don't eat from sunup to sundown. And luckily the days are shorter now because Ramadan happens like 12 days. Like, it started 12 days earlier than it is this year. Like, it's not on a set day every year. It goes 12 days before. So it's going to be a shorter one this year, but still I'm trying to figure out how I'm still going to do this. I eat pretty good. So when we do eat for Ramadan, we eat like during our first prayer, which is at sundown. Or at sun up. So we eat a little bit before then. We're supposed to eat that, and that's called seri. So we're supposed to eat then, and of course when we break our fast, that's called iftar, and we're supposed to have something then. And so I'm trying to figure out how to work that. And of course you can eat at any time during the night. So I'm trying. Someone in a meeting gave a really good tip a couple years ago. She said, oh, why don't you just eat and break your fast with fruit and then go off and do something else and come back? And I'm like, that's a great idea. I can just eat fruit and then go off and pray and then come back, and then I'll, give my body time to process that it's eaten something, and then have a good nutritious dinner. So why don't I do that? Why don't I do that this year? That's a great idea. So in the morning, I'm thinking about having chicken with a little tortilla, chicken breast with the tortilla, half an avocado, some nuts, and a protein shake, and maybe some yogurt. And these are better nutritious things that'll hold me over, hopefully, for until nighttime. And then when I break my fast, I can just have like a regular schmegular dinner. Yeah, exercise. I don't know how exercise is gonna work. Why don't you exercise before? I don't know. I don't know how exercise is going to work, but I would like to do something, even if it's just a Leslie Sansone walk at home. If it's something like 5 minutes, I do want to do something. I do feel like it's a month where we should increase our, what's it called? I don't know the word for it. Not prayers, but like increase our worship to God. And I do consider like moving your body as a way to be grateful and thankful to God. Like, hey, thanks for giving me this. There's people out there who can't do this. So this is a blessing. This right here, me doing this, that's a blessing. So just, and for people who don't move their bodies at all, I love when people who are like super religious, but then they don't move their bodies at all. And I'm like, is that not being ungrateful in a way? Like you're given something, you're given a vessel, move it. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for listening to my hot mess vlog. I will see you guys this week. Let me know what kind of vlog you want me to do. Do you want me to do like a talking thing? Do you want me to do... I tried to do what I eat in a days, but I just forget to film it. And it's like, I'll already eat something and I'll be like, oh wait, I was supposed to film that. Whoops. So hopefully I'll remember. But maybe I'll do one of those. A day in my life. Something. So anyways, thanks for sticking around. Give me ideas what you'd like to see. And I'll film that. And I'll see you guys next week. Because I'm starting to feel better now. So back into the filming routine. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.